Hi guys, welcome to or back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you how you can prepare for the Christmas update in Adopt Me. Obviously I know that it's still November and there's a few weeks until the update, but there are a few things you might want to know and or do prior to the update coming out. Anyways, let's get started. The first tip I have for you guys is to buy as many pets as you can in groups. I recommend buying in groups of 4 or 16 pets at a time so you have enough to make a neon or a mega neon. This can be very helpful because if it is a neon or a mega neon, it becomes much higher in value. And the quicker you have it, the more value it has. And if you don't plan on trading it right away, wait a few weeks until after the update to trade it. The longer you wait, the more value it will have, especially for new players or players who weren't able to obtain it during the time. This can be a very helpful tip, especially to those of you who are trying to grow your inventory. The more value a pet has, the better pets you'll receive. Therefore, if it is a mega or a neon pet, you'll get better pets than if it's just a normal version of itself. The next tip I have for you guys is to either buy or trade the Robux pets fairly early after they are released. The pets usually cost 1,000 Robux, but are usually the more valuable pets in Adopt Me. The Christmas pets usually are the ones that receive the most attention rather than the Halloween ones. Some of these pets include the Strawberry Bat Dragon, Chocolate Chip Bat Dragon, Frost Dragon, Frost Fairy, or Peppermint Penguin. Most of these pets were seen as not valuable and or ugly when they were first released. Take the Peppermint Penguin as an example. Not many people were in a rush to buy it when it first came out. Now many people have it listed as wanted in their profile. If you do not have any Robux, run to trade for them. The point is, Robux pets are usually the most valuable parts of the update, so do not miss out on getting them. The next tip I have for you guys is to wait until the last week of the update to buy most of the pets. Other than the Robux pets, all of the Christmas pets cost gingerbread. I can assure you, if you spend all of your money on all of your gingerbread on the third or second week, a cuter pet will come out. Now you don't have any money and or gingerbread to afford the pet that you actually want. Whereas if you saved your gingerbread for the last week, now you can make bigger purchases on stuff you know you won't regret. Now, I'm not saying don't buy the bauble bunnies or don't buy the cheapest thing right away. I'm just simply saying if you want to make sure you don't end up with a pet you don't actually want, save at least 100,000 gingerbread for the last week. And I know that sounds like a lot and overdoing it, but typically, if you want to make a neon, it will cost like 400,000. And I know for a fact that the Frost Club last year, if you wanted to make a mega neon, costed 1.2 million. So I'm just saying that the bigger purchases, like mega neons, usually cost a lot. And so 100,000 gingerbread isn't actually a lot for the end of the update. So if you want to save more, I would definitely save more if you think that you're going to regret buying stuff right away. The next tip I have for you guys is to save up some bucks for the update. Now I know that bucks aren't used in the update straightforwardly, but there is usually a stand where you can trade 700 bucks for 9,000 gingerbread. That's a pretty good deal if you think about it. A typical minigame gives you 3,000 gingerbread a piece, and that takes like 10 minutes in between. So that's 30 minutes worth of free gingerbread. That's a really good deal. And I know this tip might be small, but it can go a long way with expanding your inventory and getting more valuable pets. The third to last tip I have for you guys might be a very important one that you can start doing now. This tip is to save up age potions for the update. The more age potions you have, really the better. The more faster you make a neon and or a mega neon, the better. As I said earlier, when the pets are first released, they are extremely valuable. With this in mind, a mega neon pet would be really impressive. Why? Because let's say you had a mega neon pet the day it comes out. Now people are going to trade and possibly overpay before the value of it goes down. This will take a long time, but if you start grinding now, you should have enough for the update. The second to last tip I have for you guys is to do the mini games and ice skating frequently. The more you do it, again, the more gingerbread you'll have. When you're ice skating, I recommend to not collect your gingerbread after every time. The mini games, you can't really save the gingerbread, but yeah. This is a short tip, but a little can go a long way. The last and final tip I have for you guys is to do the advent calendar every day. The advent calendar can have gingerbread, toys, pets, or age-up potions. Any of these things can really help your gameplay, especially the age-up potions, the pets, or the gingerbread. So I recommend, especially on the 25th, making alt accounts and getting as much as every item as you can. You never know when the price of something will go up or go down. There are some pets that have came from the advent calendar that have done really well after people have got them. So I recommend either making 4 or maybe 16 alt accounts and getting those pets that many times. They're free, and it's basically like getting a free mega or a free neon, and it's actually a really good strategy. I learned this strategy by Adorbs X Mary. So thank you, and I have taken a lot of information and based off of her, so thank you so much for the help and guidance. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video all the way through. If you liked this content, make sure to subscribe and like so that I can know if you want more like this. Thank you guys. Bye.